What's up guys, it's Tom here from The Company Code, author, educator and public speaker. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why Italy is definitely worth a visit. Reasons number 1, need I say it guys, the food. What else? I mean honestly, I've been a fan of Italian food now since I was a boy. You just can't beat it. Now, I'm not just talking about pizzas and pasta and all that sort of stuff. There's an absolute array of food out there, something to probably suit everybody. Obviously, pizza as we know it is not how they know it. You know, what our version of pizza is an Americanized, commercialized version of pizza. What they have as pizza is something quite different, to be honest. But you'll see that should you go there. If you're not a fan of pizza and pasta and all of that, they do have a hell of a lot of seafood. And there must be something in this because a lot of the Italian people live to be quite old. Again, like well into their 80s, and some older. It's definitely a Mediterranean trend. You know, you look at other countries in that area, Greece, for example. They're the same, they eat a lot of fish and obviously use a lot of olive oil in the cooking. There's got to be something in that ingredient which is adding to the longevity of those people's lives. So definitely the food is something to be savoured, experienced, and there is something there for everybody in the food. I think even if you're not a fan of some of the things that they do, you'd really, really like just trying the different sorts of things that they've got out there. And I definitely recommend it for that, 100%. Reason number 2. Well, the sights and the things that there's to do in Italy. There is so much to do. There is an absolute multitude of things, really. There's, you know, in Rome where I was in 2013, there's the steps, there's the fountain. Obviously, you've got Vatican City, which, you know, I'm not Catholic or anything, but even if you're not, it's a sight to be saw, and it's something really quite amazing, to be honest, to be there. And then you've got the Colosseum. The Colosseum is a remarkable piece of history, and everywhere you go in that country, you know, you're reminded of the past, the Renaissance. And if you're not much of a sightseer, but you do appreciate the art side of things, as I do, I mean, you know what I do, I've said in previous videos, then definitely some of the artwork is timeless and amazing. And it was an epicenter of culture, particularly in the Renaissance period. And it's just amazing, absolutely breathtaking pieces of artwork, which even now in the year 2020, still got a lot of validity and is definitely worth a look if you go there, if you're not really into sights. There is plenty to do for everybody concerned whenever you go to a country like Italy. There's just great vibrancy there. And you will see, I mean, it's like any other place. It's got its own identity, and it's very much an interesting place to go, and I would recommend that you go, give it a try, have a look. You will not be disappointed. Third and final thing is the landscape. Not everyone wants a city holiday, a city break. Not everybody wants to just see the sights, but from other people who've travelled to other parts of Italy, as I said, I've only been to Rome. I'm definitely intend to go to like Florence and maybe sort of Naples and those areas too. Would be really great. There is so many little towns and little villages as well as cities. There is lakes, there is mountains. It's an array of things. If you don't want the hustle and bustle of a city, you've then got the added comfort of maybe a quiet little town. You've got Pompeii, obviously, which is very well known historically. And 100%, there is an array of different parts to that country that is just waiting to be explored. So if you're not used to the hustle and bustle, there's something there for everybody. And Florence, for myself, is definitely somewhere I'd like to visit, just purely because of the architecture and the artwork and the history. But that's just me. I mean, it's not for everybody. But if you don't fancy that, and you're more sort of modern, and you do like cities, there's also Milan, which is one of the fashion capitals of Europe, and if not the world. And again, I can't speak highly enough of the country. I really have got to see more of it, and I suggest that you guys go and try and sample some of that atmosphere, because I don't think you will be coming away disappointed on the holiday either. Okay, that's my take on it, and I want to say thank you for listening. A little added bonus here as well, guys, even if you're not into your art. The Colosseum has its own artwork, but I'm not saying in what way. You're going to have to go and see for yourself. But yeah, thank you ever so much for listening today, as always. As I said, dedicated to making 3 videos a week for you. This is number 2 of 3. If you like what you've heard, please leave a comment down below. Please hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up and the notifications bell. And I'll be posting again before the end of the week. Until then, take care, and thank you ever so much for listening as always. Thank you.